We would not be in the spot that we're at today if we procrastinated. It is one of the worst habits that you can possibly do. I'm actually making a whiteboard video on like the 7 habits that really held me back. And number 4 is procrastination, because I think if you procrastinate anything in life, you're just holding yourself back. It's just a bad habit to have, because and that's when we really took off, is when we had these video ideas and these thoughts, and immediately we started taking action.
Immediately. Yeah, procrastination and distraction are the 2 biggest things. I mean, in society everywhere, it's designed to distract you and consume your time and take your time. Time is money, time is a currency, and so many of you guys just throw it away procrastinating and being distracted, which are the 2 biggest time wasters. And once we stopped wasting our time on bullshit, our videos and our Instagrams and our personal brands, they all took off simultaneously.
Oh yeah. For the longest time, procrastination almost goes with analysis paralysis.
Yeah.
It's almost like the same thing, except analysis paralysis, you are trying to think about what you have to do. Procrastination is you already know what you have to do, you just don't do it.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people do that with their diet, their lifestyle, all these things they procrastinate. Right now it's October. A lot of people, they'll be watching this video like, oh, I'll take my health more seriously.
Yeah.
January 1st is when I'm going to take my things. Now till Christmas, I'm on like cruise control. It's the holidays, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. This is when everyone gets lazy. And it's not just laziness, it's just procrastination. Because you have to be doing this thing. You know that you have to be eating better, training harder, being consistent, but you don't do it because it's just a whole shift of mindset.
Yeah, and the easiest way to overcome procrastination is to actually enjoy what the hell you're doing. We don't procrastinate anymore because we enjoy everything. You guys procrastinate with fitness because the gym hurts. I don't like chicken and rice and protein shakes. I don't want to, give up my alcohol. Guys, we don't even like alcohol. We don't like cheat meals. We love being strict. We love going to the gym every day. We love working all day. We genuinely love it because we've gotten great results from it, and it's a part of our life now, and we're so used to it. But you guys procrastinate because it's like, oh, I hate that shit. Like with schoolwork, I used to procrastinate in college because I hated the fucking school. With this, I never procrastinate my meals. I never procrastinate making a video because I actually love it. I genuinely love it. And that's the thing. You have to learn to love the gym. You have to learn to love your dieting. And if you don't love it, it's probably because you're not seeing results. You're not doing the right shit, and you're not actually locked in 100%.
Yeah, and procrastination, it's almost just like being consistent. Like if you're not consistent, you're going to procrastinate things. And a lot of people, when it comes to procrastination, they kind of go based off of motivation. They go based off of motivation instead of the systems that they should have in place. I was kind of talking about it earlier with motivation versus systems. Motivation is like waves. Waves will be high one day, waves will be low one day. It depends when you go to the beach. And if they're low, then it's not as fun as going when the waves are high. But systems is like building a house with bricks. It's just brick by brick. If you're missing a brick, you're not going to have the house. Something's going to fall apart. And that's how you should look at procrastination. It shouldn't be something based off your motivation, how high or how low your motivation is. It should be based off of what you have to build every single day to be the best version of yourself.
100%. And it all comes down to planning out your day. Like his mentor talks about it. He talks about it to his clients. I talk about it to my clients. Once I started writing out of my notebook what I'm doing every hour of the day, procrastination basically went away. For Instagram and our businesses, I take my calls, I go to the gym, I cook my meals, I record videos, I build out client programs, I think of new videos, I record new videos. My day is completely consumed with shit. But, if you're just having a random schedule, oh yeah, I took my calls and I could go record a video, but now I'm gonna chill and scroll on Reels. Oh, I could go cook my meal, but now I'm gonna scroll on Reels on DoorDash and bullshit food. It's like, you need to have the plan and actually execute every day. And the more strict you are, the easier it is to stay strict. And the more half-assing you are, the easier it is to half-ass in reality over time.
100%. And you kind of touched on this before, but it's going to be a lot easier to procrastinate things that you don't want to do. So if it's something that you don't want to do, you have to outweigh the pros and the cons and the benefits. You know, when we were procrastinating the schoolwork and, you know, just going to classes and stuff, especially like last year of school, we would procrastinate just even going to classes because, I mean, deep down, the benefits were just buns. Like there's literally
a job that we fucking hate. You know what I mean? Sitting at a fucking desk at a job we hate.
But then, you know, when we wake up in the morning and we have to do this work that might be a lot harder to earn the dopamine than just, you know, waking up and looking at your phone, and it's a lot easier to procrastinate that stuff. You just got to think logically about the benefits. Think about the pros and the cons and the benefits that's going to give, and that's when you can actually do the work and not procrastinate the work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you don't like your job, find a job you like. That's the best thing, you know. And obviously it's hard in 2025 to have a job that you like where you make good money. But I mean, we create our own reality. Like now, I don't even think of my job as work. I think of it as just shit I have to do, but I like doing it. It's not even that bad. Like compared to working 80 hours a week in my accounting office under some fat Karen, you know, pressing me, doing looking at some fucking spreadsheets I don't give a fuck about. It's like, I love the gym, I love fitness, and I love my job. That's why everything's so easy and it's way easier. But if you're doing a job you hate, you know, quit that shit because it's gonna kill you. You know, eating a diet you hate, you're gonna fall off and get fat again in the future because it's not sustainable. Like, we love this food, so it's sustainable. We continue to get jacked forever. We love our training because it works. We get more jacked, we get stronger, we feel great and look great. So we're gonna keep doing it. But you guys fuck up when you eat a diet that tastes like shit, gets you results, and you fall off. Or you eat a diet that tastes good but doesn't get you results, and you don't get any results. Or you know, you work out in the gym and don't see results, but you continue to do it. It's like there's a reason why you don't like it because you're not getting what you want out of it.
I think the biggest procrastination is doing something you hate because you don't want to put more effort into changing your life for something that you want to do.
Yeah.
Like we could have procrastinated this shit for so long and just worked on 9-to-5 jobs because, you know, it's a lot more safe, it's a lot easier. But at the end of the day, that would have been procrastination. You know, us not posting videos as much, you know, just working our 9-to-5 job, working our way up the ladder. Like that might have been a safer and smarter move at the time, but deep down we knew that we were procrastinating something that we were better off doing.
Yes, and the thing is, what helped us not procrastinate the most was having a fire under our asses. Like, he told his parents senior year, oh yeah, I'm not getting a job, like, oh, I'm not applying. And his parents were pressing him to make money so he could, you know, be fine, and he started working his ass off. For me, I was half-assing way more than him, in my opinion, you know. Oh, I had the job lined up out of college, I was fine at my internship, and then once I got fired for having my fitness account, that was the biggest fire under my ass where I couldn't procrastinate. Oh my God, I just lost my job, my $80K a year salary. Now I have to move home. Oh my gosh, you know, I need to make money. I need to help others. I need to make perfect videos and try my ass off. And that's when I was going viral, posting every day, working my hardest, not wasting any time, making videos at fucking midnight in the fucking grocery store because I had to support myself. There was the biggest fire under my ass, but you guys don't have a fire.
Oh yeah, so many people, they don't have fire under their asses. You know, they've been working the same job for 30 years. They've been looking the same way for 50 years, right? And you don't have any fire under your ass. Why? I don't know why. You just gotta, everyone gets comfortable, and when you get comfortable, you procrastinate things. You
get comfortable and rationalize and cope with your mid situation. I don't think God put any of you guys on earth to half-ass and be an average Joe, but most people are average for a reason. It's like, you know, oh yeah, I'm a fat ass and I don't have a girlfriend, but I have freaking a nice warm bed. I have any meals. I have Pornhub. I have Netflix, any entertainment. Why do I need a girlfriend? It's like, God put you on this planet to reproduce. God put you on this planet to be the best version of yourself and have children and help others and leave a good impact. But no, you have what you need. You can be lazy and complacent. It's like, we were complacent for the longest time, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, you literally beat out like 8 million sperm cells to fertilize an egg watching this video right now, and you're gonna procrastinate things?
Yeah.
You're so fortunate for God to give you this life, to be on this earth, to take advantage of any action that you do. You have the freedom to do whatever you want, but you're gonna procrastinate getting in shape. You're gonna procrastinate, you know, doing a side hustle, you know, trying to better yourself. Why? Why do that? I just explained to you how fortunate you are. The odds of you actually watching this video right now, being able to literally like touch the earth and have control over your life and you still procrastinate. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Like imagine someone come up to you, maybe you got put in a prison, and there's like a big compound with everything you need, like iPhones, cameras, and they're like, in 1 year, if you don't get 100K followers, we're gonna shoot you and you're dead. And that was the challenge. And you have to actually try your ass off every day to go viral and get 100K followers. You would be working your ass off day and night, 14 hours a day working on it, so you wouldn't get fucking shot.
And so many people, they don't even have that risk mindset. They're slowly dying, but you don't realize it.
Mm-hmm.
You're slowly dying by procrastinating these things, not taking action, but you don't have that realization. But when you make that comparison right now, like, oh, someone's gonna kill you or take these things away from you, take your freedom away from you if you don't do this stuff or reach these goals.
Yeah, like get a six-pack or get shredded. You know what I mean? Like, or make this amount of money or get your business started up. Like, you guys half-ass because nothing bad's gonna happen if you don't half-ass. Nothing terrible, but you should act like something terrible is happening because you're wasting your time. And wasting your time is terrible.
Yeah, I don't even know what really got us started to. I mean, obviously with the jobs and stuff that kind of lit a fire under our ass, but we just didn't want to be average. When we were in school, we were looking at all these people. They're just all the same. They're all average. Like, why do you want to procrastinate to end up like everyone else?
Yeah.
Why? There's literally no point.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just a rat in a hamster. Or in a freaking hamster wheel.
Literally. That's all you are. I mean, you guys think you have so much time. Oh yeah, I can just procrastinate and sit on my couch and half-ass and just cruise through my job forever. It's like, how old are you right now? If you're 20, you're probably like 25% of the way through your life. If you're 30, 33, 40%.
And not even that, I was thinking the other day, this is why I've always had that urge to just go and buy a Ferrari or the McLaren, is because you don't even know if you're gonna live tomorrow.
Yeah.
You genuinely don't know if you're gonna wake up tomorrow. So why not do whatever your mind wants to do? Mm-hmm. You don't even know what's gonna happen next week or next month. You have no clue. You might plan for these things, but nothing goes according to plan. So you might as well take action on every single thought that you have. And if you take action on every single thought that you have, that's the opposite of procrastination.
Yeah. And I think you have to create a fire under your ass. Like the job, getting fired from my job created a fire under my ass. My parents pressed me you're going to have to go to the military. You can't live here unless you pay rent. I was going to go broke. That created a massive fire under my ass. But the best thing you could do is just create your own fire under your ass. Make something up. For me, I think if my Instagram with 104K followers, which is my main income source to find leads and fitness coach people, if that somehow got deleted, then I'd be fucked. So right now I'm going to make the most of it while I have it, try to get as many followers, try to get as many clients, help as many people ASAP. I'm not wasting time because I could be oh yeah, I'm getting some cash, making a lot of cash, I have these followers, I can just kind of, just sit back and cruise. I already have the followers, I don't need to fucking grind anymore. It's if I fall off, what happens? Oh, my YouTube gets deleted, my TikTok gets deleted. I'm fucked, guys. So that's why I'm every day, even though it hasn't got deleted, I'm fine. I could cruise, but I have to think about what happens. Same with you guys. If you have a girlfriend right now and you're getting fat, or and she's in the gym, she's getting hot, and you're a fat ass. It's okay, she's with you right now, but what if she gets sick of you being a fat ass? What if she wants to leave you because you're not taking care of yourself? It's you should think like that and be damn, I need to get shredded now. Fire under my ass now before it's too late. The job thing was it was too late. I have to do it now, but I should have been thinking all throughout college. I should have been video, actually grinding. But I was half-assing through college because I was oh, I have the job lined up. You need to create a fire under your ass before something bad happens.
Yeah, and I think some guys, they even get a fire under their ass because they'll have a girlfriend or something, and then their girlfriend will get pregnant or something, and then shit, now I gotta provide and take things more serious. Bro, you should have been doing that before. Mm-hmm. And that's why people don't even have that risk mindset. You should be waking up every single day oh shit, I am gonna have a kid, or should I do have to provide for people? Because you never know when things like that are gonna happen, and you might as well put in all that effort now, because what does a situation change your inputs? You should already be doing those inputs.
Yeah, the thing is the person that would be the most successful ever would be someone who had a fire under their ass for the longest amount of time, the maximum fire. I have to be perfect with my fitness every single day. I have to work every hour of the day to build my business. That person would become a billionaire, shredded billionaire. If they were massive, I'm going to get shot if I don't gain, 100K followers this next year. I'm going to get shot if I don't gain 10 pounds of muscle and get a six-pack over this next year. If you actually had that mindset and you thought that was going to happen and you forced yourself to have that fire under your ass, you would be the most successful person ever. And honestly, like, I struggle with not having a fire under my ass. Like, I have my own crib, I have a bunch of money in the bank, I have the car, like, I have the followers already. Like, I honestly am not working hard enough with the videos. Like, I've kind of been half-assing my reels right now.
There's always
something more I could be doing, and you have to identify where you're falling short. And if you have that fire under your ass, you're not going to procrastinate. And you can always just do more, right?
Yeah, you can always do more. I mean, Alex Hormone says, 70% more, 20% better, 10% new. Mm-hmm. Like, you can apply that to every single step of your life. Think about that. Every single step. Maybe you go from level 1 to level 2. Level 2 to level 3, you can still do 70% more. Level 3 to level 4, you can still do 70% more. There's always more to give, yet you're going to procrastinate and be complacent, giving the exact same inputs that you've been doing the past 10, 15 years.
Yeah. Yeah. And the saddest part is that the longer you're stuck in your ways, the harder it's going to be to break it. Like Jeff Bezos, he's been in his ways working and making billions, and that's why he's going to continue to make billions, and he's fucking insane. He's been doing that his whole life. A fat ass on the couch who's broke, it's going to be impossible for him to fucking, get rich and get shredded. He's been doing it for fucking 10 years straight. It's going to be such a small chance that you can break out. Jeff Bezos, it's going to be such a small chance that he's going to get broke and fat and, fall off because he's already that far in. It's like, you have to realize that if you're down bad right now, it's possible to get shredded and get rich. But it's going to be a lot harder and a lot lower of a percentage chance that actually happens. So if you're seeing this, take it as your sign to be like, okay, if I'm a fat ass and I've been a fat ass for years, I'm going to lock in right now and, I'm not going to be the 99% of fat guys who are just going to, fuck off for the rest of their lives. I'm going to be the 1% that's like, okay, I'm done being a fat ass for 10 years and I'm going to change right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's this saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah.
I mean, you were talking to a 58-year-old earlier in the DMs, and all of a sudden, when things came down to the wire, when he has to talk to you or take things more serious and jump on a call, all of a sudden he got scared.
Yeah.
Like, he's probably been, like you said, he's been doing those habits for a while now. If you've been doing, I consider when you're older, it's not even habits at that point. It's like life. Yeah. It's like almost ingrained in the back of your mind. Like, my dad, he's been drinking alcohol for a while now. It's not just like a habit. It's like getting someone to change something like that. It's almost impossible. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. And if you don't realize that as someone who's been doing those old habits, you're just going to be arrogant, you're going to be prideful, and then you're going to do the same shit.
Yeah. And that's why we say cut out the bad habits. The sooner you can make a change, the better. Just like with health, like you guys are like, if someone was 500 pounds for 10 years of their life, they probably just whittled off like 30 years at the end of their life.
Yeah.
Like if they got shredded from 500 pounds, like shredded 180, they would probably still live to 60 and still die because they had all the aging of their organs. They got fucked up with all that shit. But like if you were shredded the entire time, you would live to 100 if you were shredded from the jump.
It's the same thing as just like going to McDonald's, I think even like Brian Johnson, who I don't really agree with, he said every time you go and eat McDonald's, like you literally subtract like 3 months off your life. Like just having that mindset, it's like, oh, you would never go to McDonald's. Like,
yeah.
Why you're just gonna go there for some instant gratification after you feel like shit, and then minus 3 months to your life? Like, it's the same concept.
It's the same exact concept, guys. And we're leading by example. It's like 11 o'clock at night. We just ate our food.
We demolished that.
Yeah. And this shit tasted like a 5-star meal, guys. That's the beauty of it. We've built systems in place to not procrastinate, to not slack off, to not half-ass, to not eat bullshit food, and that's why we've excelled so far. You have to have your planner plan it out and be consistent.
Yeah, the systems are the most important thing. Like, we know what we gotta eat every single day. We know how we gotta train every single day.
Yeah.
We know what routines we gotta follow, what stuff to avoid. When you have the right systems in place, it makes it so easy. But so many people, they just go about their diet guessing and checking, and their training guessing and checking, their routines. And when you don't have the system, you just never have the consistency, and you just fall off.
Yeah, exactly. And you should learn from the mistakes of others, guys. Don't make the mistake yourself. You're hearing us say this right now, and I guarantee probably like 90% of you guys aren't shredded and jacked right now. I'm just assuming on average. Because
well, it's just a statistical thing.
More
like,
millionaires than guys with six packs.
Yeah, it's like 5% chance that someone has abs. So, I mean, maybe there's a percentage of you guys because, you know, we are health and fitness influencers, but even being generous, it's probably like, what, 2%, 3% of you guys are probably watching this having abs right now. And if you don't have abs, it just comes down to your habits and your systems.
Yeah. Literally, in your procrastination, in the fire under your ass.
Yeah.
You know, we could go into all the benefits of being shredded and healthy and jacked, but I mean, we can make a whole other video of like all the benefits that come with it. But I mean, for all you guys that think that it's not worth it, I'm just telling you, it is worth it to get jacked. Even if you're not a health or fitness influencer, even if you're not a freaking influencer, like it is still worth it to be as healthy and jacked as possible, 1,000%. Coming from ex-soy boys, you know, now we're over 200 pounds. I used to be 160 at 6'5". You know, 6'5". It's like, guys, it's fucking worth it. I'm telling you right now.
You just can't procrastinate. You got to get the right systems and be consistent every single day. And if you do those things, you will level up.
1,000%. I feel like that's a good place to end the video. Definitely covered a lot, but you know,
we'll see you guys in the next video.